Hey guys, I'm gonna make my NCAA basketball picks. We finally got the bracket. I'm really glad to. I'm really glad March Madness is here, and my. This is really my favorite time of year. I've got to admit. I mean, football season and it's so dear to my heart. I love football, but there's something about March Madness that just makes it my favorite time of year. And I've never done a bracket on a live stream. I've done three brackets so far. You can do as many as you want. It's really cool and join different groups and stuff like that. I did one bracket. I did. Well, let me show you the brackets instead of this. Uh, here's this first one. This one right here. Under just Evolved. Um, this was the one that I did really thought about which team would win because I've been watching a ton of college basketball this year and a ton of just college basketball YouTube shows and things like that. So this year I know more about it than I have any other year, and I that's what I did on this Chuck Evolved this one right here. My winner was Florida, and we can go in and look at it later, but I just wanted to let you know that what I how many I've done so far. I did that the one where Florida came out with the winner. I did that really thinking about which team is really going to win, which team is really going to win. So I didn't have like a lot of upsets or anything like that. I went with who I thought by the numbers would win, and it was. It was fun, but this one was really fun because on this one, I I let there be some upsets, and uh, in the upset bracket, or in my upset bracket, Tennessee ends up winning. So both of them are SEC teams, and the SEC is very strong this year with 14 teams. Yeah, 14 teams in. It's just amazing. This bracket down here, this Chucky Vault 7806, this was just a fun thing I did. You can do it by mascot. You can pick the games who's going to win by the best mascot. And I because I'm a homer when it comes to Arkansas. Arkansas won that, and that was fun. That was fun, but it's not gonna it's it's not practical as far as the who's which games or who's going to win each game because it's based on the mascot. But it was just a fun thing. And let's see. I'm gonna do one online with you guys watching. Let's see. Let's take if I could take a quick break here and check out and make sure the stream is working before I go any further. I do have problems sometimes with the stream not working. Where has Kit gone? Okay. Yeah, it says I'm live. Let's see. Okay. Now let's check Twitch. Yes, it says I'm live. And YouTube. Okay, guys, let me put it back on. Kick is where people usually watch. All right, I'm going to create a bracket here, create new entry. We can either make my picks, mascot mode, that's what I was telling you about, auto pick, which I guess that's if you want to make a lot of brackets and try to win some in a group. Copy picks, copy from one of your other brackets. Okay, so we know we want to go with make my picks. And if I didn't say already, I know I put it in the description, but I'm on play.ncaa.com. Here we go. These are going to be my serious picks. I'm gonna really pick the team that I believe will win. I'm not just gonna pick teams that I think can upset or have the ability to win. I'm going to go straight forward, and I'm going to pick the teams that I think by the numbers will win. First game: Auburn versus Alabama State or South Florida University. I pick Auburn. I think that's a no-brainer. The next one is an interesting game. I like Creighton. I really do. But I believe Louisville is going to win the game. That's a nice matchup. It really is, that 8-9 matchup, Louisville Creighton. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to pick Louisville. And the next one we got, and by the way, we're in the South region right now. The next one is Michigan versus UC, University of California, San Diego. They're good. They're good, but they're not. They're not Michigan good. So I'm going to pick Michigan there. The next one, Yale and Texas A&M. Yale is one of those teams that you say they could upset. They could be a not a Cinderella, but they could upset somebody in the first round. So and that happens to be Texas A&M playing them. But I'm going to pick Texas A&M by the numbers. Next one is Ole Miss and San Diego State University, and UNC. I think I will pick. This is really hard here. Ole Miss is going to have to play UNC, I believe. I'm going with Ole Miss. UNC has not had. They're not the UNC that they usually are, by far. So let's see. The next one is Iowa State and Lipscomb. Let's see. I got a little problem on kick, guys. You guys, well, if you'll hang on just a second, what we'll do is we'll go over to kick on here.
Oh well.
Seven five 994.
Bitch, we not from 63rd. Scratch game, put in word.
Oh, that's different. Here we go.
All right. The sound.
Burger.
What does a burger mean? I know.
Now you just be getting glitches and shit. Now you're just a burger. You're good. You're a burger.
Let's see.
What?
See if we're live.
All right, I got to fuck. Okay, well this is awkward.
Says offline, but I'm not. So we're gonna keep going. Okay. The next one is Ole Miss. No. The next one is Iowa and Lipscomb. I think it's a no-brainer here to pick Iowa. Not Iowa. It's Iowa State. Pick Iowa State over Lipscomb. Then we got Marquette and New Mexico. New Mexico's playing pretty good basketball, but you know they're just not playing. They're not playing the competition that. Well, neither really is Marquette playing the competition that they are in the SEC and the Big Ten. But I picked Marquette here. Michigan State and Bryant. I definitely pick Michigan State. I don't really have any to put out any reasoning on that. I think Bryant's a 15th seed. I don't know a lot about them, but I'm picking Michigan State. Now we'll go down to the West region, where we got Florida and Norfolk State. Norfolk State. I picked Florida. Next, we got Yukon and Oklahoma. That's an interesting game. That's a very interesting game. That's an 8-9 matchup, and I can see Yukon making a run in the tournament, but I can also see Oklahoma beating Yukon soundly. You know, I'm going to go with my gut here. I'm going to go Oklahoma. And Memphis in Colorado State. We're going to take Memphis right there. And let's see. The next one is Maryland and Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon is one of those that they say could you know, be a not a Cinderella, but I'm not really marking. Let's see. I'm not really marking Grand Canyon there. I just accidentally clicked it. We're going to go with Maryland. But Grand Canyon is one of those that they say could, you know, upset someone. And Maryland seems to be the team that they could possibly upset, but I don't see it happening. Then we got Missouri and Drake. Now this, I have seen, you know, Missouri is a really good team. Missouri is a really good team. And they went over in conference last year. And this year, I don't know what the record is, but let's see. No, it don't tell records. Okay, it should. I'm gonna go with. The reason I'm hesitating is because it's a good Drake team. It's a good Drake team. But I'm gonna go with Missouri. They've been in the SEC this year, and I think that gives. I think the SEC teams all have an edge because of they've been playing they've been playing in the best league ever. So the next matchup is Texas Tech and UNC Wilmington. Wilmington, and I see they make the tournament quite often. It seems like I may be wrong, but it seems like I see their name pretty often, or at least I have before. But I'm going Texas Tech here. Texas Tech is a heck of a team. Then we got Kansas and Arkansas. Now, I am not making this pick based on being an Arkansas fan. I'm not doing that in this bracket. I had a bracket where I did that. But in the upset bracket, I had that, and I did that. But I am picking Arkansas over Kansas. Arkansas beat Kansas in exhibition game earlier in the year. They were different teams then, though. Both had players that were hurt, but Arkansas soundly beat them. Kansas is really down. Arkansas is only a 10 seed because they started out 0-5, but they finished. I don't know the numbers they finished with, but they finished very, very good in order to get in the NCAA tournament. I think they've got the momentum, and I think they do beat Kansas. St. John's in Omaha. I'm going to go with St. John's. I don't know a lot about Omaha. I just don't know a lot about Omaha, and so I have to go with St. John's. And so that finishes up the West. So we've done the West and the South. Let's go back up to the South and finish these teams. We got Auburn and Louisville playing each other. Auburn and Louisville playing each other. That'll be a good game. Let's see. Net ranking 24. This isn't a tough pick for me. I was just interested in the numbers. I got Auburn on this one. Let's see. Where did Louisville go? Oh, okay. Okay, I see what happened. Now, the next one is Michigan and Texas A&M. Woo. I don't even think that... I look at it first and I'm like, woo, that's going to be a good game, but I don't think so. I think it's going to be Texas A&M all the way. I think Texas A&M is much stronger than Michigan. Michigan has, Arkansas beat Michigan, so and that kind of gives you gives you something to look at as far as SEC versus Big Ten, and I'm going with the Texas A&M. Next, we got Ole Miss and Iowa State. I don't want to just pick SEC all the way through, but they're so strong. They are so strong. Iowa State, I just don't believe has had the competition that Ole Miss has had. I'm going Ole Miss. Marquette and Michigan State. That's going to be a good game. I like that matchup, but I think Michigan State comes out ahead. Then we've got in the West, we've got Florida and Oklahoma. Now, did Oklahoma beat Florida? Who did Oklahoma beat somebody in the SEC that was very highly ranked, and I can't remember who it was. But I'm going Florida here. I think they're ready for the tournament. I just don't see them making no mistake and losing to a 9-seed Oklahoma. We've got Maryland and Memphis here. I'm going with Memphis. I say Memphis. I just don't think. Once again, neither one of these teams has had very good competition. When I say they haven't had very good competition, I'm comparing them to the Big Ten and the SEC. So they haven't had that kind of competition. Let's see. Yeah, I pick Memphis. The next matchup is Missouri and Texas Tech. Wow. I think this is where Missouri loses. I think they lose to Texas Tech. Arkansas and St. John's. I believe. My heart tells me Arkansas. My gut tells me St. John's, and I got to go with my gut. Sorry, Hogs. So St. John's. So we're about done with the South and the West. Now the next matchup in the Elite Eight is Auburn and Texas A&M. I'm going Auburn. Next matchup is Ole Miss and Michigan State. Here's where I think Ole Miss loses to Michigan State. Florida and Memphis. I think Florida handles Memphis easily. Texas Tech and St. John's. Man, heck of a game. But man, I'd like to see Patino. My gut tells me Patino is in champion mode right now. What is this, Buzz Williams? Is Texas Tech Buzz Williams? Hey Siri, who coaches Texas Tech basketball? Grant McCaslin. Okay, I've got that all. Oh, Buzz Williams is at Texas A&M. Hey Siri, who coaches basketball at Texas A&M? Buzz Williams. Well, how can I? As an SEC, I'm very embarrassed as an SEC fan, huge SEC fan that I just got those two coaches backwards. But I don't pay a lot of attention to Texas A&M, so I'm going with Patino right here. So in our we're fixing to put two into the in the West, in the South. I mean, we got Auburn and Michigan State in the Elite Eight. Yeah. I got Auburn here, man. I got Auburn. Wow. Florida and St. John's. I want Patino too so bad, but Florida's playing so good. I got to say Florida. That's Auburn, number one Auburn and number one Florida. Out of the Auburn out of the South and Florida out of the West. Now let's go over to the East. We're halfway done. Let's see. Okay. We got Duke and AU, American University, and is that Mountain? I don't know. I don't know. That's a brief. Mountain University. I don't recall Mountain University, but anyway, I think that's American U, and they'll probably play Duke, and Duke will win that. So we got Duke, and Mississippi State and Baylor. This is where the dominant SEC team comes in. Baylor's having a down year, and they're just having a down year. And I see Mississippi State running away with that game. Oregon and Liberty. That's a lot of people are saying they want to pick Liberty on that. I don't know if they just want to do it because they want to. They want to upset like I do sometimes in the bracket. But this isn't my upset bracket. This is my gut bracket. So I pick Oregon here. Arizona and Akron. Akron's the 13th seed, and I don't know a lot about them. I do know a lot about Arizona, and I know they're a 4 seed, but I sure don't trust them. I'm going to go with Arizona. My gut tells me Arizona because, maybe they'll get it. Maybe they'll get it together here in tournament season. BYU and VCU. This is a. Man, I like this. I like the East. The East has got some good matchups. My heart, which is what I'd like to see, is VCU, because I think it could happen. But my gut tells me BYU, so we're going BYU there. This I accidentally marked Montana. No, I'm going Wisconsin here. Don't know a lot about Montana. Not big on Wisconsin though. I know they're a three seed. Just not big on Wisconsin either. Now, St. Mary's and Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt has not. Vanderbilt's not played well here at the end of the season. I'm going with St. Mary's here. We got Alabama and Robert Morris going. I don't know anything about Robert Morris. I'm going Alabama. We got Houston and SIU Edwardsville. Let's see. That one is pretty easy for me. I'm picking Houston. Since I've never heard of SIU Edwardsville, I think they may be new. They changed. I think I heard they added the Edwardsville. It used to just be SIU. Is that SIU or SLU? Southern Louisiana, Southern. I don't know. See, I don't know that team. So I pick Houston. Gonzaga and Georgia. It's going to be a hell of a game. Gonzaga doesn't have it this year. I'm picking the number 9 Georgia Bulldogs. Clemson and McNeese. Isn't it McNeese State? I always thought it was McNeese State. That just says McNeese. All right. Clemson and McNeese. Going with Clemson. Purdue and High Point. This is one that I picked High Point in my upset bracket. But definitely picking Purdue in my gut bracket. Illinois and Texas or Xavier. I'm going with Texas. Texas over Illinois. The next one is Kentucky and Troy. We're going to go Kentucky for sure. I think Kentucky's got it together at the right time, even though I can't stand them. The fan bases just really turned me off when Calipari went to Arkansas. I thought Kentucky fans had more class than what they do, and it's not just me saying that. It's people you got Patino asking them not to boo. You've got, because he knows how they've been. You've got ESPN has a problem with them. I forgot who sent out. Dick Vitale sent out a message saying, hey, back down on Calipari. That's so anyway. But I think they're playing great basketball at the right time. And unfortunately, all right, UCLA and Utah State. I'm gonna go with UCLA, there's some of those teams that you just don't know a lot about, and Utah State is one of those. I know I can pull up some stats here, and it looks like, what are they in the net ranking? Okay, so UCLA's 27, Utah State's 37 in the net ranking. True shooting percentage, 56 for UCLA, 59 for Utah State. What do we got here? This is a 7-10 matchup. 7-10, this might be one. Let's keep looking here. The opponent efficiency, 100.8 for UCLA and 105.4 for Utah State. Overall winning percentage, 70 for UCLA, 79 for Utah State. Seed, UCLA 7, Utah State 10. Overall free throw percentage, 71 and 71. Guys, I'm going to do, in my gut bracket, this is an upset. I'm going Utah State here. I'm going Utah State. And then we got Tennessee and Wofford. I'm going Tennessee. Not a lot to say about Wofford. They've been in. I think they made the tournament last year, or maybe they've been in the tournament several of the past years. It seems like. I don't know. I can't keep up with it. Let's see. Go back up to the top, and we've got a great matchup here. Number one Duke against number 8 Mississippi State. So we got the ACC. We got the best of the ACC. Playing about the middle of the pack in the SEC, and I'm gonna pick Duke, but it's not gonna be easy for them. Let's see, Oregon. I don't know why I picked Duke. That's not my gut. But my gut also doesn't tell me Mississippi State. I'm not getting a good read on that game. I picked Duke because they're Duke, and I don't do that. I don't do that anywhere else on this bracket. I haven't picked somebody to win just because of their brand. I hate doing that. But Oregon and Arizona, that's going to be a great matchup. Fun game to watch. Well, at least an interesting game to watch. I'm going to say that Arizona pulls it off, gets it together during tournament season, and beats Oregon. Next we got and let me stop here, guys. If you're watching, please, I'm trying to get followers and trying to get to the 75 followers. Right now, I'm at 16. If you're watching and you're enjoying, please follow. I do all kinds of things. I play video games on here. I do all kinds of things. I do news, as you can see, sports, crypto, gaming, music, news. Hold on, I gotta fix my TV. It's fixing to turn off automatically. I hate that. Hello. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. I'm not going to make you wait. My TV's going to turn off, but I imagine everything will still work. The TV is where I can see. The TV's where I can see what you guys are seeing. So, but I can do without that. I'll just turn it right back on if it'll turn on. I don't know why my remote's not working. Okay, the next is BYU in Wisconsin. Man, I'm going BYU here. I am going BYU here, for sure. Just don't have a lot of faith in Wisconsin. St. Mary's in Alabama. Wow, wouldn't that be a big upset if St. Mary's beat Alabama? My gut tells me that St. Mary's is not as good as they have been in the past. Alabama moves on. Let's see. Houston and Georgia. Georgia gives them a bite. I don't believe Houston is as near as good as what my gut tells me Georgia. I don't believe Houston is near as good as their record. My gut tells me Georgia. Georgia moves on. Clemson and Purdue. Here, Purdue's been there, done that. Been to the championship game. Not the same team, I know. Have struggled a little this year. But I think they get it done over Clemson. And Texas and Xavier. Texas or Xavier. So Texas. I got Texas and Kentucky playing here. I got unfortunately Kentucky again. Utah State and Tennessee. That's a man. We got SEC teams playing each other all over the place. Now that Tennessee pick over Utah State sets up a Kentucky-Tennessee match. So we'll get to that in a minute. Let me go to the top. All right. We got Duke and Arizona. I just don't believe Duke's as good as their record. But I don't believe Arizona could beat Duke. I think we got Duke right here. Duke's moving on. Then we got BYU and Alabama. I think you got Alabama moving on. We got Georgia and Purdue. I believe you got Purdue moving on. Then we've got Kentucky and Tennessee. That'll be a great game. Great game. I'm going Kentucky. I believe Kentucky beat Tennessee twice this year. Hey Siri, did Kentucky beat Tennessee twice in basketball this year? It's using Chat GPT, which takes a minute. Yes. Okay. That's what I thought. I just had to make sure. Long season, lots of games. I think they beat them a third time. Do they beat them a third time? No, I just can't put Kentucky through. I don't think they can beat them a third time because I can't. I think Tennessee will have them figured out. I'm going Tennessee. Okay. So we go all the way back up at the top. Now we've got we got the Elite Eight. We got Duke and Alabama. I'm going Duke here. I'm not big on Alabama. I watched Arkansas State beat Alabama at the beginning of the year, and I know that was a long time ago. But, and Arkansas should have beat them. I go Duke. One more pick. I can't believe Purdue. I got Purdue making it this far. Now, this is where Purdue loses. Purdue makes it to the Elite Eight, but loses, and Tennessee moves on to the Final Four. And that gives you 3 SEC teams in the Final Four, and Duke. Auburn, Florida, Tennessee, and Duke. And that's my gut right there. Championship game. Let's see. Gut says Tennessee because Duke has not played the talent that Tennessee has been playing all year long. Auburn and Florida. Florida's playing better now. Auburn has they're overall for the year Auburn looks the best, but here at the end of the year, at the end of the season, Florida looks better than Auburn. So can Auburn be the team it's been in the past this year? I believe they get it together. I believe Bruce Pearl gets it together, and I believe that Auburn beats Florida. It ends up a championship game, all SEC. Auburn, Tennessee. I project Auburn to win the national championship. Tiebreaker, Auburn and Tennessee. That's going to be, I project 88. '83. Finish bracket. Yeah, we got some confetti coming down. Congratulations. Now let's change that name. Chuck Evolved, let's say 3892. Something I can remember. Okay. Where has my... Oh, there it is. Where has my cursor gone? Okay. Save. Back to my brackets. All right. So we've got Auburn winning one, Arkansas winning one in the that's in the one where you use your mascot. So that's a fun one. Got Florida winning one. Got Tennessee winning one. We're gonna. Okay, is it already in a group? No, my Auburn's not in a group. I just picked Auburn to win. Okay, let's join a group. Let's see. I guess I'll join Auburn. There we go. Okay. Let's let's see. Guys, hang tight. Please don't leave. You can follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Kick, Twitch, YouTube. Do the liking and all that kind of stuff. I would really appreciate it. Really trying to build this channel up. Getting more serious as I go on, because I really want to have a community of people that are like-minded, and a community of people that enjoy the same things that I do, to where we can eventually have group chat going, and that's my goal. That's actually my dream. I mean, that's what I'm really trying to get going here, guys. So if you would do that, hit that like button, and the follow button is the most important. And if you're on Kick, Twitch, X, YouTube, Telegram, and I think there's one more, but there's one more, Facebook. But I don't broadcast to Facebook, because I don't believe in Facebook. To tell you the truth, I stopped using Facebook years ago. I stopped using Facebook years ago. Now I only use it for Messenger, but if you'd stay tuned, I'm going to check some of these other places that I stream to. Okay. Kick is not on here. Okay. Well, we had several viewers. No comments or anything like that I've seen today. But anyway, guys, that's my bracket. Auburn comes out as national championship. It's a national champion, excuse me. And we'll see how it goes. But these brackets are fun. You can do as many as you want to, and you can win things if you get the most points. So I'm going to do several. Leaderboard. There's nobody on the leaderboard because we haven't played any games. Hey, what's neat? I'll tell you what's neat about this is if you fill it out on if you fill your bracket out on play.ncaa.com, and then you watch the games on the March Madness app on your phone or tablet, or they may have it for TV. Then it will have a little dot next to the teams you have picked, so it's really cool. I don't know how you I don't know how it how you pick which bracket that you want to see the dots. But anyway, that's something to find out. So let's see if we can find that out. Where did I see that? Where did I see that? I saw that here.
Welcome to the Capital One NCAA March Madness Men's Bracket Challenge, the best way to play brackets. When the
you guys hear
NCAA
that?
tournament field is announced on Selection Sunday, brackets will open, and you get to pick who you think will win every one of the 63 tournament games.
Can you guys hear that?
Feeling
Let me
lucky?
know in the comments
Choose the
if you
winners
can
of
hear
each
it.
game yourself to fill out your bracket. If you need more help, use the NCAA's Auto Pick tool, Matchup Analysis, which analyzes years of data to give you
And
an
don't
edge.
forget to follow.
Use our preset stats and get a completed bracket in just a few
I'll
clicks.
see you there on Kick.
Or you can choose from up to 20 different basketball
if you're
stats
watching
to
and you
create
enjoy
your
it,
own
don't
custom
forget to follow,
criteria.
guys. I'm trying to get to the
Think
75
defense
followers.
wins championships? Crank up steals and defensive efficiency. Then click calculate
Turn my
and let the
volume
numbers
up
show you
a
who to
little
pick. If stats aren't your thing, try our new mascot mode. See how every team's mascot stacks up head to head based on their mascot's stats, or more importantly, vibe. Whether you prefer a Badger's agility or an Orange's charisma, the choice is yours for who is top dog in your bracket. Once you have your bracket, it's time to join a group. Play with friends, compete against celebrities, or even choose your favorite school's official group. When the first round of the tournament starts, your picks are locked in, and it's time to sit back and root for the perfect bracket. Watch games in the March Madness Live app, and you'll see pick icons in every matchup to tell you who you picked,
There it is.
and a group view to see what your
So
friends
guys,
chose.
let me back it up.
Starting in the Sweet 16, find out exactly what needs to happen for you to win. Even choose your favorite school's official group. When the first round of the tournament starts, your picks are locked in, and it's time to sit back and root for the perfect bracket. Watch games in the March Madness Live app, and you'll see pick icons in every matchup to tell you who you picked, and a group view to see what your friends chose. Starting in the Sweet 16, find out exactly what needs to happen for you to win your group. The Path to the Championship tool will break down every game and show your bracket's best case scenario. Finish in the top 1% of the leaderboard, and you'll be entered to win this year's grand prize, a trip for two to next year's Final Four. Get ready to play the NCAA March Madness Men's Bracket Challenge.
Okay, you got to watch it in the March Madness Live app. I'm going to download that while we're streaming here and see if it. You must have the same login or something, and you can pick which bracket you want to track. March Madness Live. Okay. Downloading it. Open. Accept. How do I log in though? Did it already log me in? Sign in. There's my picks. Okay. They showed up. Good deal. So download the March Madness Live app and use your same login as you do on play.ncaa.com, and your picks will show up on there. And I guess you can you can switch as far as what you want, where you want to see. That's cool that you're during the game. There's going to be a little dot next to the team that you picked. That's really cool. I'm gonna have to. I wonder if it's on Apple TV. I would doubt it. I would seriously doubt it. Oh, I can't do anything with Apple TV right now anyway because I'm using it for something else. Hey Siri, is March Madness live on Apple TV? Hold on, guys. Don't lose. Don't. I don't want to lose you. I'm just trying to figure this out. Um, okay, so apparently you can do it on Apple TV. There's instructions. You do what I did and ask Siri, and then click on like the second thing that it brought up. I don't know why Siri doesn't just talk back to you anymore. I guess because AI is taking over and is so much better than Siri. But yeah, that's pretty cool that you'll be able to watch. You'll be able to watch. All right. Well, guys, I guess that's the end of the stream. It was fun. Put a link to your brackets. Put a link to your bracket in my in the comments, and if we get enough people to do it, we'll make a group, and that would be fun because I can make a group on here. Anybody can create a group. But I wasn't going to create a group, if I didn't have people that would join it. So share this video with anybody that you can. That way there'll be more of us, and we can create a group on here. So I really enjoyed it, guys. Stay cool. Keep your mind out of what's going on politically and stuff like that because it can really bring you down. Stay out of that world. You get to pick the world you live in here, and we're here on Earth to enjoy ourselves, to get better, to better ourselves. We're not here to hear all this all the political nonsense that's going on these days. So stay in the sports world, stay in the gaming world. Just stay in a world that's not that's not one that says that it's the end. This is the end of everything. Stay away from that kind of stuff. It's not the end. Our country's been through so many challenges throughout the years. This is definitely one of the worst, probably. But we've beat all the others, and we'll beat this one. But you cannot individually do anything about it. It's best to just stay. If you're one of the people that are listening on my broadcast, then you're probably a person that just needs to stay out of that world. I hope you do, because it's so much brighter. It's so much. You can have joy, and you can honestly have joy. I'm Charlie Reddick. I'm signing off. I hope you guys have a great day tomorrow. And I hope you will follow. I hope you will share. I hope you will come back next time I go live. I hope you will fill out a bracket and put it in the comments. And I hope we can get a group going. So, Charlie Reddick signing out. Y'all have